will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
56 guy? 56 at this time.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
I don't think so.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Jesus.
No good to me.
Cole, come take a look at this. We're never going to find it. It's a waste of time.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm going to see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Either way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
11 tail 49, 11 tail 49.
We don't want any casualties, Phelps.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
That was a very... Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
You picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Can't hit him from this distance. Find some cover!
You're fucking toast.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Back there. Shit, that really hurts.
Real clever, asshole! I'm gonna find you!
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war,
My future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole. Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves. Why, you... He's hiding in the alley!
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on, then.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person. We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Clear this area immediately.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta. Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
The early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese.
Shell casings. These look like 32s. FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here! Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Kalu, get back here!
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Hello.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? Think I'll
It'd
just
be no good
do
now
whatever you want because you're a nice
a
guy.
corner, would I?
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
We go
You
again.
disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
I think I'm
A
behind
lawyer
Fontaine.
can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
I missed
You
last
shot a
night's
man
stream,
dead
so
in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
not far into it, to be honest.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Intuition job.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Oh, fuck it, which one is it?
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nevishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's getting awful mouthy, isn't he? I can't even remember what he said. Sure, we'll give bad cop.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Gunfire.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps.
Dangerous.
It is just, Officer Phelps.
Mysticism.
Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed.
It's getting dodgy. Case closed. Guessed my way through it. There you go. That's one down. Trophy earned. Thanks very much. Cheers for the support. The driver's seat. Solving crimes is my passion. Guessing the crimes is mine. Bluffing my way through them.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
Yeah, the PD should sign me up.
What's his problem? That's Biggs. He's an institution.
This is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps.
Fontaine
Go
is
easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
I'm
Who's
but the learner.
intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting
He might have
hookers
wanted to
and
lay
dope
off the Snickers,
fiends.
wouldn't he?
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl,
This guy
chief
here.
detective and advice.
Did they all dress like
How
movie
would you call
stars?
him a cop?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy
How is he
side of
supposed to
LA
run
is his
after
audience.
you know, criminal like?
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow,
When
Phelps.
did this game come out?
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
in
order,
Was it like 2009?
Shh, quiet, everybody.
I'd give it an old Google search there.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received a Silver
2011.
Star during the war.
Jesus.
Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes
17th
always
of
so
May,
modest?
2011.
I partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it,
Yeah, it doesn't
guys?
seem that old.
Stick with
Graphics and
Bukowski.
stuff are fairly
He's a
good.
good cop. He knows traffic inside.
Tommy
and out.
Swords.
I'm going to start you out with
How's it
one
going?
case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the
Sure, doesn't
PE
nearly
Freight
older than me,
Depot,
Sarah.
6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Is it this way? No. Ouija's on the case.
Phelps, there's a crime happening somewhere. Go
Here we are.
find it.
You know this place?
Whip.
Sure. One of the old gas works in Sydney depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah.
So,
Any unit
tell me a
to
little
handle
about
code
yourself,
2
Phelps.
identified.
Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford.
Do I have a
Did 2
license?
years ROTC
Nah.
before Marino CS.
I'm
and Camp
illegally on
Elliott.
the road.
Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home.
Sure, I can't ride a
Year
bike
on
in
the
real
beat.
life. Never mind drive a
Down
car.
here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the fog, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
Doing
I
better
kept the
than
streets of
Fontaine.
LA safe for the people.
He's not a great driver, is he?
Now I get it. Unfit for service.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
Oh, fuck it.
Look out!
There goes the driver's license.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Yeah, count on me,
Sounds like you
sir, to
had it
catch
rough.
up.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in.
That.
I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Leave me at it.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
He's telling the truth. Where's your green screen? Thing is, I have a green screen. Paid fucking 40 quid for it. I must set up the old webcam now.
Don't think this is
maybe
any
another
use
night.
to us.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
I do. I spent like 40 euro on it, and then someone tells me I can get just green posters for like 40 cent. Been robbed. Oh. Get onto this mess. Did you see the shout out vid some guy from Fontaine? I don't think I did. Fucking look at this mess. How are you, beardsmen? Cheers for tuning in. Get on my way, yeah.
Have you got a wide shot of the car and its surround?
Listen, you and I have never met, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this once. You don't tell me how to do my job, and I won't tell
Is
you
it
how
the
to
circle one that clips on your chair? No, it's like 7 foot long. I underestimated the size of it. It barely fits in the room. Yeah, I meant to buy a small one. It came in the post. Sure, fuck it, just linked to the room. Thought I was sub, but wasn't, just did. Thanks for that. On the road to a million, I'd say, are we? Be coming for PewDiePie next. We Joe doing the movies. Oh yeah. You'll see me in Hollywood within a few years. What am I?
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Insta heat. Insta kill. How are you, Kieran O'Shea? Thanks for that. This guy is sharp man for 2011. This game. Oh yeah. I was wondering what you meant. Yeah, you fucking wouldn't think it's that old, would you? I'm popular, aren't I? 4 people. I've never seen the likes of this before. Be lucky to get 1.
Happier times, I guess.
Your man looks dodgy.
32 years old, married, Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
LA Noire is where it's at. You're going to get a camera, would you? I actually have one. I don't have it set up though. I had it set up before and the quality wasn't great, so might give it another go. You'd want to see this face. It'll turn you away from the stream. A 7-footer. The 7-footer is the green screen. Not the camera. Nice specs. That's you in the pic, Joe. Thanks for that. We're supposed to do these. Stenzel jobs.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
I'm glad you chose to play LA Noire, not Shenmue. Me too. That would drive me insane. Do I have Shenmue? Not a hope. What else is there to do? Did I get everything? I haven't a clue what I'm doing, to be honest. They're fucking big dumbbells, aren't they?
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure.
Nate Wilkie's
Saw it
after you.
just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
He's telling the truth. Seems a nice old chap, to be honest.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Just in reckon he sound. I'd say is
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Sure, might as well ask him the lot while we're here.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Moving ends
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like
Thought he
it
might
was
have been bullshitting there.
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car.
He loves
Was
dinner.
there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Oh, the eyes are a bit dodgy there.
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove
Oh,
I
I got him
touched
there,
that
man.
wallet.
Oh, Oh shit, what do I do here? He's known as Double Denim to his mates. Double Denim Wilkie's after you.
Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
Rank 2.
We're done here. We'll head over there now.
We're moving along quickly. Get back to the wee Joe mobile. DD, double D. The Black Residence.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Who runs in front of a car, like, you know?
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap. But why leave him? Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. Well, how so, genius?
Do you know what I mean, like? You see,
Where is Adrian?
there's a car in front of you,
You've gone to
siren's
all the
blaring,
trouble
and you
to
fucking
steal
run
the
in front
car,
of it.
and it goes wrong. You leave the body
Do you
behind,
have a brain,
not the
like?
car.
I think I'm having too much fun here.
Doesn't add
That's
up.
good to hear. You know, you've greatly enhanced your reputation by being here. All of you. Thanks for tuning in.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
I'm no
Over on
Fontaine,
Lincoln Avenue.
but I'll give it my best go, you know?
This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
he's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight
And they're
slammed into
driving,
his
aren't
car
they?
doing 90 miles an hour.
You'll see me in
Car came
Formula
to
1 in a
arrest
few
more
years.
than a mile down the track.
Lewis Hamilton job.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Mikowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Get out of the way. Detective Wee Joe coming through. Jesus Christ. Closer there now. This one here. Nice little bungalow. See what their story is.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Come out the fuck.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news.
I tweeted your stream, buddy, and Beards blasted on the
I'm Margaret
Discord.
Black.
Ah, nice one for that.
We can discuss this in
Wee
the
Joe
living room.
Worldwide.
Please come in.
Forget T-Series versus PewDiePie. It'll be Wee Joe by next week.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has
Yeah,
been
this
found
is the beginning.
abandoned,
I only
and I'm
started
afraid
it
there are
there
signs of foul play.
tonight.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
Bought it like
We
2 days
believe
ago.
your husband may be injured.
Didn't get any
We
time
found
to
a
do it,
pipe
you know.
on the scene with blood on.
Oh no!
Oh, I should be
Poor
paying attention.
Adrian.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Work on those green screen skills.
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water
Will do.
heater installed.
Whereabouts,
Expect a
Mrs.
feature-length film by the end of the week.
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's
Insta
safety.
heat, yeah.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
I'd say there's something going on with
Have
the
a good look
Insta
around.
heat pipes
There's got to be
outside.
something in here to go on.
Coffer. There's the dodgy fella again. Do you see him in the picture?
This must be Adrian's.
Stay out of him. Here we go. Have a look at this guy. Hot stuff. He scrubs up well though, to be fair to him. Nice suit. Anything on the back? To my Adrian.
To my Adrian.
Oh, he'd read it.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Daddy. Adrian's your daddy. What are these things? Fucking sunglasses or something. Oh.
Stenzel. So the
We're onto
glasses are a
something.
match.
Stenzel. He had the specs down by the railway line. What's this? Thought it was something else there for a second.
So who brought this home?
Thought Adrian was doing the dirty. Fucking matches.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address.
Kevin is bare. Yeah, see you in a second, Sarah. Bring me back a cup, will you? I'm thirsty. Now seems the perfect time to go to the toilet, actually, doesn't it? I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Wake up, Cole.
Top runner. No, get back to it. There's something dodgy in the fridge. Doesn't seem like it. The hot press. That's not the hot press, what I'm on about. Oh, there's something there. Fucking ironing board job.
Seems irrelevant.
Oxydol. Do you need your clothes
Optimistic,
ironed?
Cole.
Bring them to me. With my 1944 iron. Does the trick. Still works. Is that the fucking Hoover, is it? Jesus. Dyson do a good job on them. They've advanced the Hoovers. Look at the pipes. Insta heater up to something dodgy. Sorry. Sunflowers. Close line. There's some dodgy pipe somewhere, I know that. Oh. Fucking pliers.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Here we are.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Copper pipe. There we are. If you need any plumbing done, just throw me an old comment there in the chat. We Joe's Plumbing Services, you know.
That can't be right.
There's
So
one
the
missing.
pipe
Can
missing
you believe
from Mr.
it?
Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Are the flowers involved? You've got to question everything in this line of work. There's something fishy about the gas boiler, lads. Is it a combination boiler, is it? Are you doing a bit of streaming? I am indeed, Bob. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. $82 fucking dollars for a fucking tank. 20-gallon tank for 82 quid. It's not bad, is it? Bored gosh with fucking fleecing us these days.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
$82.50. I'd say that's all we need. Throws in here. What's this? Ooh.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing.
My Auntie Mary is that
Someone
boiler.
couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Sure, I can take a wee look at that for you, Mary. Daniel O'Donnell job. I'd like you to leave. Hello, Mary.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig.
You're familiar with the ad, are you,
Receipt
Bob?
was made out to an F. Morgan.
Daniel O'Donnell.
A pig?
What a chancer.
Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows
Frank
what
Morgan.
he's up to.
Frank Morgan's after you.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs
Tool
to keep
business
his
is right,
distance
Kevin.
from the staff.
Frankie loves
They're
his
always out
tools.
drinking together.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Sounds fucking dodgy to me.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't
Seems dodgy
my
to me, Maggie.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Cheers for the little vid. Missed it first time round. It's a good one, isn't it, Kevin? Fucking hilarious. Pat. Open and closed. Oh, fuck. What did she say? Fuck it.
So nothing out of the usual.
Going on with it.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Feeling getting all these wrong. Kavanagh's bar.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Fucking Adrian is a point man. Can't get him out of the place.
So your husband would rather spend time in a bar than be at home with you, Mrs. Black. And that makes you angry.
Yes, it does make me angry. But I know my place, officer. Unlike you.
Stop getting cheeky with me.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious.
Too right back.
Can you account for your movements last night?
Some man for the
You're
Guinness
not
there is
accusing me,
Adrian.
are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Get rid of one of these.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective?
What evidence do I use? Fuck it. I haven't a clue.
Please hurry. My husband might be injured.
Pinner with the water heater. We might as well.
Find my husband, you incompetent fool, or the LAPD will be facing a lawsuit.
Our job is to find out what happened to your
3-6.
husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black.
Fucking get bored gosh on the case, I'd say. Daniel O'Donnell.
Grab the phone. R&I could run down an address for Kavanaugh's in no time.
The phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
The sound of Wee Joe.
Cole Phelps,
and it's
badge
not a Belfast
1247.
accent. Wee Joe.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
Who's on the case?
Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt. south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Fucking heading down the fucking pub, lads. Wee Joe. How do I get out? Where's the fucking car gone? Getting trapped by flowers. Real professional. A few scoops. Sure, we'll go for a few scoops down Cavernous, will we?
He's good looking for a policeman.
Fucking first round on me, lads. Bar frequented by Adrian Black. We'll go for some fucking Adrian Black stuff.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things
She
have
was
happened.
cracking on you there. What the fuck? Fucking put you in cuffs if you're not careful. Drop a gear. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh, this is going so well. Oh, did you see that? Fucking in and out of Hammerhead Top Gear job. Sarah Snake's back. How's the cup of tea? You didn't exchange insurance details. Fucking hit and run job. I have no tax on the car. Keeping the no claims bonus. That's right. Hammerhead. You know what I'm talking about. The steak would have been proud of that one. There we are.
Hey, I know you.
What do you want?
No, you don't.
Up to the fucking barman.
That steak had
Looking
seen
for someone?
better days.
There's something funny about the clam.
Is that fucking Tommy Schlug down there, is it?
A turkey salad sandwich
How
was
are you,
great.
Tommy?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular.
She's a 10 import.
He's a loner in the back.
Gone dot er bit. I'm no good at the old fucking Osquale yet. Wee Joe's after you. What did he say there? Fucking hell, I have to pay attention to this shit.
Come on. The barkeep doesn't have all the answers. Leave me be.
He's dull as dishwater.
Frank
but I'm
Morgan?
not with
This
him for
guy?
the
Who's
conversation.
asking?
Say, could I borrow
Patty
some of that
Doxy's in there.
mascara?
Everything was fine, thank you.
45 points. And then you go at it again.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand
you
you're a
have to fry
friend
out
of
and like go
Adrian
home,
Black.
like, you know.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Link to abandoned vehicle.
We found Black's car
Vehicle.
abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
What are you drinking, Bob?
Hell no.
First round's on me.
I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
€5 pint. Only in Cavanagh. Ah, fucking I keep missing what they're saying.
If Black is hurt, anything you give up might help us find him before it's too late.
Look, if something happened to Adrian, then I'm sorry to hear about that, but I don't know nothing more about it. I can't help you.
He looks like a man who's fond of the Guinness. That's right, Timmy Soprano, man. I didn't think the Tony Soprano, are you? No, well.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
He seems a bit dodgy to me. Savile Toot and fucking Jimmy Savile by. Bad cop.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan.
Fuck it.
Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
That's no excuse, Sir James. We're going to follow him home. See what the fucking dodgy fucker's up to. Look, a little cheeky run over to the car. Give him the water boiler. The water boiler is involved. It's a major part in the case.
Sure left his drink in a hurry.
Does anyone have the fucking number for Borgash?
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Fuck it. Don't go too close to the lead. Keep her distance, keep her fucking cool. Just fucking need you to cross the road. It's fucking speeding on.
Don't put the siren on you!
Ah, fuck it. You're fucked. Borgash are on it. Big boiler. Ah, Jesus. We fucked that one. They're stopping women taking the children to school, sure. Katie 4, this is not a laughing matter.
We tell Morgan. I say
We're
he's
after a fucking
lying, and
gas
whatever
boiler
hole he's
bite.
got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Tactical mistakes have occurred. Rule number 1 when you're chasing someone. Don't fucking put on the sirens. Pro tip right there. Looking fucking dodgy little jog on him. How do I beep? Fucking just hold it
Sure
down.
left his drink in a hurry.
Ah, fuck. Look what you done, Bob. Blast a few tunes, he'd get a bit suspicious.
You want my opinion?
Put on some
Tell
tinge spots.
Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
We go again, Bob. Not to worry. Ref. Dump some Tiesto there instead of the siren. There's some Avicii, will we? And I'll rest his soul.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Permanent insomnia.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
What the fuck? There's some spacers out in LA, man. Oh, Jesus. Get after the cunt.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Keep the distance. Pulling left, is he? Sure, if he looks in the wing mirror, like, I'm awful suspicious behind him. Fucking stalling in the middle of the road. Way over the limit. Oh, fuck it. He's gone. Fucking 10 mile an hour job. Can't go wrong. Where's he living, man?
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Good question.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
A mile behind that. Is he pulling in? I see you stream FIFA, man. You any good? Haven't played in years. I'm average at best. I'm alright at pro clubs. That's about it. I don't play Ultimate Team and stuff. Do a wheelie.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks.
So that's a lower rider, man. You have the old hydraulics on that yoke.
I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save
I'm looking like
teacher's pet
prime smooth criminal Michael Jackson, aren't they? That's the best anyone can ask for, right? You just put in your best, you know. Can't do much more. F. Morgan.
Apartment 2.
Penthouse
All
job,
right.
I'd say. That.
Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
1 to 4. 9 to 4. Pierce Morgan's brother.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax?
What's going on here?
Jesus, Adrian, I told you
Oh,
we're
it's
in the
Adrian.
clear.
Straight of him.
Get it. Ah, shit.
You're
It's
fucked.
over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it.
Fucking back
Phelps,
fucking
go
out the
after
window.
him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
He's awful nifty, isn't he?
There's no point running, Adrian.
I heard the overhead car lives in number 4. The overhead car. Did you see his fucking nose? The kind of a
Mr.
nose,
Black,
yeah.
get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
He's fucked now, isn't he?
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why
Some
the
road.
melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it
Popping
just
in-
got a
popping
whole
in the
lot
shins.
harder.
And fucking
Adrian
kneecapping.
Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big
Busted
house.
KT4.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done,
Boy,
detective.
goose meat chase.
Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up,
There
and
wasn't
you
much steam in
learn
Adrian,
from
was there?
Bukowski
He's
here.
gone
You go
after
a long way in this
a
department.
couple of fucking steps, like, you know. Questions correct 6 of 12. 50%. H5. We'll take that, you know. He was on the sauce all night, sure. Sure, Adrian's a lightweight. He was on the rosé, I'd say, was he?
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Sound.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Jacob's backyard.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Oh, I can't even
An
walk.
abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Fucking hell.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new
That's
Packard
water,
unless
no?
they borrowed it without asking.
You
Up the cabinets. Fucking that's
You're
water.
on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Can I take either one? I'm gonna take this one. Come on, the fuck, man, will you? Anyone want a hot dog? Fucking drive-through job.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's going to take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the
You
secretary.
want a hot dog as a Sarah?
Margaret should show some pride.
What we go at?
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
I'm on the case. Gotta stick to the job. Oh, fucking hell. Your man was nearly fucking dead there. Does he sell beans? Only the finest Newgate baked beans, I'm hearing.
Now look what you've done!
We'll go with the driver's license. Been the secretary, a classic error.
Phelps.
Honest mistake.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway.
Houlihan. Where's Houlihan, is it? Eamon Dunphy's wet dream.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this
Michael
vehicle
D
since
is
you
here.
arrived?
No.
Flags on the car.
And that Jacobs bird over there was on
Dunphy's
station before
bike.
I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment.
Dunphy.
Give us some time to
Pain
look
in
the
the
place
arse.
over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Michael Lee's fucking Mercedes Benz, is it? Only the best for our Michael.
We'll have to use the
What are you
registration
doing,
to
Michael?
trace the
No
owner.
license plate. Bit dodgy fucking Deputy D-man.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Mercedes. It's almost 6 o'clock.
Empty.
Pop the trunk. Is that a toolbox, is it? Only 59 grand. Mercedes or bust.
Stealing the
I
wheels
want a Suzuki
for
Swift man
amateurs.
myself.
Car ring would
You
have
know,
stripped it in a
nice
warehouse.
little motor. Nice and cheap. Insurance is grand on it. Look at this fellow over here. Seems dodgy.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep
Dodgy.
an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr.
I'll break your
Jacobs?
fucking
Don't be
jaw if you don't tell me
impatient,
what
Sonny.
happened, mate.
Anyways, last night I see this brand
Stiff
spanking
jab.
new Packard up on bricks.
Seems dodgy from the get-go. Wasn't even looking
Did you
in the
see
eye.
who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans
googly
going
eyes
to
on them,
work on it.
Bad cop.
You're sure it was 3 Hispanics? Not some local kids you're looking out for?
Facial animations are unreal.
Hell no.
Jeez, look at
Little
them.
sons of bitches live around here. I'd love to see them in
Not
juvenile
too bad
hall.
for 2011 though.
But you got your wires crossed, son.
Racist. He hates the Mexicans, this fucking Oswald. Hispanic suspects.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near
yeah,
the
it is,
car?
I think.
After I scared
Definitely the main
him off?
characters anyway.
No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Literally the one scene I saw in Vipers yesterday. Oh, I should be paying attention to what this clown is saying. Didn't go near the car, did he? Bad car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
Won the game,
I was
yeah, it is.
curious. Ain't no law against
Fairly
that.
well made for 2011.
So what if I took a
you know.
look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Your man is Robert Duval. Okay. Spitting image. What the fuck, he looks spot on. That's a splitting image of him, man. Is an American actor and filmmaker whose career spans more than 6 decades. Sure, what's he doing fucking accusing the Mexicans of doing shit? Shouldn't he be in a fucking big mansion?
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Should have tongue on him. Look at the cheeky face on him, look. He's definitely fucking lying to me.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs?
He's not
Do
giving
you
me
want
all
my partner to
fucking
pat you
information.
down?
I found a notebook in the glove
swearing
compartment.
up to me.
I was going to show you.
Throw him a headbutt.
It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr.
2 out of
Jacobs.
3.
You can
Take
speak
it.
to Officer Thibault about
What's
signing
that?
a formal statement.
H4 is it?
When you
Leaving
get the
job.
car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those
Class
kids.
white man there.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Here we Joe dropped you late. Thanks very much, Viable Solutions. Welcome to the stream. Oswald Cosgrove is a fake name I gave the guards when I was a young pup. The fakest sounding name ever. Oh yeah, Oswald. Ugh. You can't beat the fucking Dunn Stores Irish spring water. What do I have to do now? I played this game ages ago. Just trying to fucking remember. Thought you have to ring the guards here now. Well, that's an Irish accent if I ever heard one. Only the finest Cork accent for you. Oh, does anyone know what to do? I'm fucking lost. Do you have any information there? Your man's smoking on the job. Nah, you wouldn't see it in the old Garda corner, would you? Kerry man myself, but no accent. Down, are you from the West, Kerry? You know, hey, West. Kerry's a nice spot. Phone and the telephone pole. Yeah, what do I have to do with it? Fucking show all clues. Remaining 0. Oh yeah, situation. Oh, there's a baseball bat. How did I fucking miss it?
Circumstantial.
Need for you 8.5s on that. I'll have a look there for you in a second. Top Cat. Legend. What's this? Oh, fuck it. A wrench. Need to ring me, Matt. Looks like a good game. It is, to be fair, Viable. Not too bad, no. You know, it's good fun. I like anything from Rockstar, to be fair to them. They always make a good old game. Oh, this is Oswald's fucking problem here, the baseball. Smashing his windows at night.
Not much help.
Poor chap. What's your man's number there, Bob? I'll call her for you.
Don't think this is anything.
What the fuck is that? that one of those Starbucks things for your coffee?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Or is it Tyler roll? What the fucking clues are on the map? Be handy if I looked at that. Irish version would be a slitter. It would. Right, lads. Do you call it a hurley or a hurdle? That's tonight's fucking big question. Put her on speed dial, you schley dog. What am I looking for? Hurley. Good man, Bob. If you pronounce it hurdle, you're wrong. Plain and simple. Is this a detective game or open world game or both, bro? It's a mixture of both. I'm not sure, can you roam the map, like, free roam? Or do you just have to continue with the missions? You might be able to once you're finished a thing, like. Yerl. Hurl and Galway. Gone doubt. Is that without doubt? Am I right there? Did the fucking leaving start last year? We would know about Hurleys and Kerry.
Taking a flag as a souvenir, can't have it.
Only the football down there, and you got a nice old beaten by Mayo last week. Gotobin, suddenly. Yeah, no doubt. I still have it. Got a H5. I fucked the written paper, lads. I didn't do too bad in the oral. What else? I looked at this. Oh, do I?
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Stop that now, Vival. Yeah, the fucking pitch is shocking down the park. Park of Keeve. I work down there, you know, selling tickets. Fucking... I think they're doing the old Rod Stewart concert and relaying the whole thing. Gone out of action for a year. And then Division 3 football next year, sure, fucking whole thing's gone to pot. At least the hurlers aren't too bad. Seriously, they must have really cut corners. Where'd the money go? I'll tell you now. The place is a shambles down there in the stadium. You go into the old ticket booth and the fucking place is flooded with water. It's fucking... I don't know what they did, like. And it went like what? Like a good few million over budget.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle.
Ed Sheeran's rider. I was at the Ed Sheeran
I'll run
concert.
John Madsen
that was good.
by R&I.
That's about the only good thing that's been down there since it opened. Sure, like, the players warm up and the pitches and shit after 5 minutes. Wanted strawberry water in the Jacks. Plumbing's Jacksons. The fucking pipes are leaking all over the place. The insulation is hanging out of the walls, you know. The whole place has gone tits up. Oh, over the fucking telephone box now. Bob, your ma's asking for you. She wants you home for dinner. It's a shame, it could have been a seriously good stadium, but all the same in this crooked country. Too right, buddy. It's a good stadium if they start to pitch.
Could you run the name
do a few
Dewey
jobs
Brothers?
inside it.
Possibly a dealership,
you know,
or car mechanics workshop.
One moment.
Pier Stadium barely
Dewey
cleared
Brothers
30k
Packard
for the shows though.
629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
I think did we get like
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
The park got 25 mil.
Connecting you now.
I think it was like fucking 80 million, wasn't it? Or 40 million, I don't know. I can't remember.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD,
Tell them getting
ma'am.
dinner at Connors.
Can I
As an
speak to
asset,
John
they could.
Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer.
No, she wants you to go home now, Bob.
How old is your boy,
This
ma'am?
reminds me of Father Ted. What's your man's name? Dougal. Who doesn't want to go home for
Wrong
dinner?
person, Mrs. Matson. Sorry to disturb you.
I see you're racist now, Father.
There's just one message for you,
See,
Detective.
Oswald there with the Mexicans.
Four-door Packard, diplomatic license number,
I'm dreading streaming Sekiro, it's so hard, lad. Yeah, I tuned in for a few minutes there tonight. It looks difficult enough.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already
Fucking
here.
sneak attacks out of nowhere.
He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be
They
in
need
as
to
soon
get
as we can.
insta-heat down the park,
Thanks,
you know?
man.
Insta-heat job.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I was on full rage, I'd say. Not at that time, but I can see how you would be. An audience with the Pope. The Pope sound. Except for the dodgy stuff. Dealership.
Not good.
Oh, fuck it. Didn't see anything. One bad thing about this game is they all sound like they're talking indoors. Sure. I wouldn't take notice of that kind of stuff, you know. I'm not picky. Good job. Let's see Turbo. They spent all the money on the motion capture and have to record the voices on their phones. the old iPhone 4S microphone job.
Damn!
Listening to me, Joe, just cleaning the tub at the moment. Fair enough.
Just a scratch.
Did I leave your man behind? Oh, fuck it. Do I have to go back for him? Or fucking he can walk it, can he? Get the bus. Who needs him? Did nothing in that job. What's there? Jewy bros. Smashed all your big red buttons. I can't talk. Smashed all your big red buttons, guys.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
William Dewey.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Go to the tool fucking job.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
They all have sneaky grins
Be
on
my
them.
guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
What do you mean?
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey?
Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Look at his arm. It's like a robot. How static he is. Boom. Three 8-inch. Wrong one.
That's not right. One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Fucking look at that guy. Hard at work. Stamp on his balls, you know all about it. What do I have to do now?
Not sure this means much.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Few questions.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, I have some videos to edit, bro. Gotta run. Have fun, guys. Catch you back. Thanks for tuning in, Viable, but
and tell him from me.
You've greatly enhanced your reputation by being here.
I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom
I'll see you next time.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is
fun with
turned.
the tub, I'd say.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Where to next? Better not leave this guy behind again. Go to Delgado's place. What a tune.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know,
What's
like a graph.
dimension?
Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Oh,
Third dimension would be
sorry,
Z.
lads.
So things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater.
God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
All units, shots fired. Officer needs help.
But these lads left behind like the match day program now, just here in the room. You know what I mean? Send the programs outside the room, like, you know. Programs, €5. Hats, scarves and headbands, folks. Dodger Stadium. Do they do the hat, scarves and headbands outside Dodgers, do they? Get your hats, scarves and headbands, folks.
Take it easy.
There goes the traffic lights. Or the land thingy. Speed bump. Right lads, I'm gonna hit the hay up early tomorrow. Good luck with the rest of the stream. I'll keep an eye on the Discord in case you're streaming again soon. Thanks for tuning in, Bob. I won't be here long
Okay, let's see
myself
what
anymore.
Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just
Gotta
hope
get
our
an early
archangel
night.
hasn't already flown.
I'll see you again.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Unwilling to comprehendo.
Would you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Is Jesus involved? Look at him there.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Stick a beard on Christ. It's
Right.
Santa Claus.
So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong
there's
about
the flag
Gabriel.
man.
He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us,
Souvenirs
The Argentinian lads are after you.
Papa for a very long time.
Messi in them. More evidence
Hasn't
suggests
given me
it's
anything
Jesus.
to go on.
Nice wagon. A John Deere.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Look at the wrist movement. What are they having for dinner? Beans and toast, is it? Newgate.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Ooh, he's got you there. That blood on the plates. Dodgy.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
License plates.
Diplomatic license plates.
That's all I need, it's it. Diplomatic plates, there's something fishy about the diplomatic plates. He copped it. I did buy.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Grand Theft Auto buys.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
He has his honor, no? Good cop.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Here. Who's she making breakfast for?
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Who's she making the Newgate baked beans and toast for?
He hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
Always. Detective Wee Joe at it again.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know.
Baby J, a.k.a.
I love
Crash.
him.
Diplomatic plates. Do you know what's going on there?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
The flag.
You come into my house to insult and bully me?
Oh, I got it wrong today.
I have known many policia like you.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
What do you want? What do you want?
Night, Katie Foreman. Thanks for tuning in. I'm back.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
We will put in a good word for you,
3
Adam.
out of 4.
As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Page 3.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
Solve the big case and got...
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Officer needs help, 103 AV.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Here we are. Coming from behind. They won't know I hit him.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Delgado.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away!
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Gonna lose him.
Fast and Furious job. Oh.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
There goes the wheel, man.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should burn his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Nice one, lad. I think we leave it there, so until tomorrow, you know. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You know, it's greatly appreciated. You've greatly enhanced your reputation by being here. So, I leave you for until tomorrow. Nice one.